everybody, it's Alyssa. Welcome back to my channel, and as you can see from the title of today's video, we are doing an e-reader unboxing today. The most popular videos here on my channel are unboxings of my Kindles, and I've always wanted to venture out of the Kindle world and try other e-readers as well, but nothing has really caught my eye enough to buy it until now because this item just seems so interesting. Apparently, from what I understand, it's very popular over in like Russia. I could be wrong. If you're new to my channel, I absolutely love e-readers. I have started really loving to read on my Kindles pretty much all the time now. So I have a Kindle Oasis and I have a Kindle Paperwhite Signature Edition. I did have a Kindle Scribe, but I did sell it because I just did not like it. Too big, too heavy, just didn't enjoy it. The e-reader that I am unboxing today, which is in this box, is the Onyx Boox Palma. I honestly don't know if Onyx is the brand or if Boox is the brand, but basically there's a bunch of different e-readers that the company sells. There is one with buttons, but I haven't heard the best reviews off those. So I got the Palma because it seemed to have the best reviews and also of the size. So I have it here, and I also have some accessories that I bought for it because of course I have to just decorate everything that I own. So we're gonna go ahead and unbox it today, kind of get my first impressions on it and decorate it. All of the unboxings on YouTube that I have found for this device are all technology experts. It's all men. I did not see one woman unboxing this, and I typically like to watch unboxings from women. I don't really typically watch like technology unboxings from men. I don't know, it's just like a personal preference. So I hope the girlies enjoyed this unboxing because this is not coming from a technology standpoint. This unboxing and initial review is just coming from someone who loves to read. If you're new to my channel, this is Mochi. I love him. He's my puppy. Okay, so yeah, like I said, I got this from eBay. It was a little pricey. It's definitely about the same price as like other Kindles that are out there. If I don't like it, I'm definitely just gonna end up selling it. But I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, I mainly bought this because I wanted to do a video on it. And if you guys are enjoying this, let me know if you want this to be a series. Get some e-readers and do reviews and unboxings on them because I would absolutely love for that to be a part of my channel because I just absolutely love getting new technology. It's so fun. I'm such an idiot. All right, let's do this the easier way. Here we go. Probably gonna repackage this back up and film a TikTok as well because I do want to start making TikToks. All right, so this is the Onyx Boox Palma Black ebook reader. I couldn't find the white one from any American sellers. I did want the white one because I've always wanted one of the white Kindles as well, but I couldn't find a white one, unfortunately. Ooh, very slick. Definitely just looks like a phone box, like when you get a brand new phone. Kind of reminds me of Apple packaging a bit, which is really sleek and nice. I'm sorry if the lighting is poor, it's thunderstorming outside. So the box right here, it says make a difference. I think that's like their catchphrase. So make a difference, books. I definitely would love to make an ASMR video about this because I love. It says Boox Palma mobile e-paper right here. And then on the box, it's 300 PPI. It runs with Android 11, so this is an Android device, which is why I wanted to get it. It has Boox Super Refresh, 6 gigabytes of RAM plus 120 gigabytes of ROM. And there is an micro SD slot, so you can add. There is a light sensor, a camera on it, which is cool. A 3950 Li Palmer battery, whatever that means. Like I said, I'm just here for girlies who love to read. And it's also water repellent. The design is water repellent, which we love because I love to read in the bath. So let's go ahead and open it, see what it looks like. I feel like I'm literally getting a new phone. That's how it feels. I'm not gonna take this off just yet because I want to film a TikTok of me opening it, but compared to size of my iPhone, I have the 13 Pro Max. So it's as tall as my 13 Pro Max, but it is a bit skinnier. Probably just the charger, USB-C. Then we have a manual as well. Okay, I'm also filming a TikTok at the same time, so we're gonna go ahead and take off the packaging. Oh my god, I'm so obsessed with this right now. It feels so nice in the hands because of the texture. I don't know if you guys can see very well, but the texture of the back of it is just so nice. It's really easy to hold, and I'm really sad that I wasn't able to find a case for it. I saw 2 cases that were sold on one website, but the website looked kind of sketchy to me and I didn't want to purchase from it. But I'm really glad that it's easy to hold and it's not slippery like an iPhone. Like, the grip on this is insane, and it's also not attracting any fingerprints at all. The reason it's an e-reader is because obviously it looks like paper. The battery is really great because it only uses battery life when you're like switching the screen. So that's just like really, really great. I haven't seen too many reviews seeing how long the battery lasts on this thing, so I'm definitely gonna be testing it out because I read every single day. I also work at a library, so I'm constantly reading. All right, before I turn it on and go over the initial setup, I wanna show you guys the accessories that I bought for it, of course. So like I said, I could not find a case for it. I looked on like overseas websites and tried to order from like other countries, and I legitimately just could not find a case that didn't look like it was coming from a sketchy site. So from the back, it genuinely just looks like a phone, which is really nice. I did get a pop socket, of course, because all of my reading devices and my phone have pop sockets on it. It just makes it easier for me to hold. So the theme for this e-reader is going to be like a strawberry cottagecore theme at the moment. But I found this pop socket and I made the theme around the pop socket because I love strawberries. Then I got this cute little dust plug for the USB-C charger. So since I'm gonna be on the go with this a lot, I wanna make sure that there's no dust or debris that gets inside of the charging port. So I got this strawberry themed dust plug. Literally so cute. It's sparkly and it just plugs in and it'll just hang from the bottom. So it'll just be like a really cute accessory. And then lastly, I got this little carrying purse for it. So I basically just wanted this purse anyway for like a quick on-the-go purse, but it's the perfect size. Well, actually, it might not even fit it at all. I did measure it online though, and it said it would fit. I'm probably just gonna have to crochet a little pouch for it. All right, so before we turn it on, let's go ahead and put the pop socket and the dust plug in to make sure that we can hold everything well. And we're gonna turn it on and see what the initial setup is like. All right, the short button on the right is what turned it on. The screen just turned on. And now we're just doing the initial setup. So we've got English, auto sleep after 5 minutes. I'll probably, yeah, 5 minutes is pretty good because if I'm forgetting or if I fall asleep while reading, that probably is. So we're either gonna do bottom gestures or the navigation bar. I'm probably gonna prefer the navigation bar because when I did have an Android as a phone, I used the navigation bar. And then it asks you what options you want. You can swipe up and down on the left side of the screen for volume. I don't think I like that. The setup is now complete and it is starting the device. So that was a pretty easy setup. Battery is at 94%, just opening it brand new. So I'm not even going to charge it. And we're gonna see how long the battery lasts just like straight out of the packaging. So here is what it looks like. It literally looks like a normal like phone setup with apps and everything. So that's why I said it's more of an Android device instead of being considered an e-reader. But the reason that this is so cool is because you have the Google Play App Store right here. So that means that you can also, okay, it also says that you can set refresh modes. So if you feel like it's going too slow, you can set different modes to like how fast you want everything to go, DPI settings, dark color enhancements. Like there's so many options on this device already. But when you go to the Google Play Store, you can download Webtoon, Wattpad, the Kindle app. So the reason I got this is because I can download the Kindle app on it and still read all of my Kindle books. It's no different than reading all of my Kindle, and I also get all of these other book apps as well on this device. So I can read manga, graphic novels, I can read my Kindle books, I can also listen to like audiobooks. There's so many things that you can do from this because it has the Google Play Store like an actual phone. And you can also do a document scan, which I did see on one of the reviews, and that is what uses your camera. So I'm just gonna name a document right now so you guys can see. and I don't have a document, but isn't this insane? This is a black and white camera. So if you have some type of document that you want to scan in to be able to like email or just save onto your device, you basically put the piece of paper on here, scan it, and it saves it as like a PDF in your device. That is so cool. That is such a like good idea to have, especially for work. Here's music right here, but I basically just need to go through this and set the settings to how I want it and download the apps that I want to download so I can truly show you guys what I'm gonna do with this device, and I'll be right back. Actually, let's go ahead and see what the lock screen looks like. Here's the lock screen. I don't know if you can change it. That's another thing that I'm gonna look for, but I'll come back when I am done. All right, guys, it's been a couple days. It's been like 4 days since I've gotten the Onyx Boox Palma. The lighting is terrible, but I'm just gonna show you guys what I did with it, and then I'm gonna go over some frequently asked questions. Because I posted a TikTok on this device, and it went viral, and it now has 1 million views on TikTok, which I was not expecting at all. And I've been getting the same like 5 questions repeated over and over and over again, and no matter how much I answer them, people genuinely just can't go look at my profile and get their questions answered. All right, here is what the device looks like when it is locked. I was showing the device on TikTok and I went like this with my finger, and people thought that you have to do this to unlock it. No, you unlock with this side button, and I set my wallpaper to be strawberries to match the little strawberry theme that I have going on. When you press the side button, it comes on immediately. People were saying that it took too long to turn on because they thought that you had to swipe up. No, that is not the case. You can turn the warm light up and down. I keep mine all the way up because I get migraines. You can kind of see ghosting. You can see like the apps that were there. So if you press this side button right here, it refreshes the screen so you don't see the ghosting anymore. But this is what I did with my front screen. So I added my more popular book apps that I use. So Goodreads, Kindle, where I read my Kindle books. I will go over the Kindle app with you real quick. I really hope there is not a smut scene in this part because I'm reading Ice Planet Barbarians. But here is the Kindle app. You can read any of your Kindle books on here. Due to the new like Google terms and service, you cannot purchase Kindle books through the Kindle app because this is not a Kindle device. You can only purchase through the Amazon app and get it sent to your Kindle, or you have to have another Kindle device to download your Kindle books, if that makes sense. So I have all of these already just because I already have a Kindle. But as you can see, the scrolling is very fast for what it is. It is way faster than an actual Kindle, and I only have it on the fast mode. I'll turn it on ultra fast so you guys can see how much faster it is. It's almost like complete no delay when you turn it on, but there's more ghosting, but it's still not that bad. So it's just like the normal Kindle app that you can get on your phone. Then Libby. Libby is the app that you can connect with your library card. Not every library system is able to use Libby, but most of them nowadays do use Libby. So you can read audiobooks and ebooks through Libby for free with your library card. Support your local library because they're incredible. I have Webtoon. I probably will just continue reading webtoons on my iPad considering it's in color, but the option is there and it still looks pretty cool. Fable is where I have my book club. Wattpad is where I used to read fan fiction, so I re-downloaded it here so I could go back and read all of the One Direction fan fictions that I used to read. I'm getting called juvenile and old on TikTok for still reading on Wattpad, so I'm having my feeling old moment. Gallery, which is where your photos that you take or PDFs that you save go, your calendar, and then over here I have some other kind of book reader apps that I use to download EPUBs. Shonen Jump is where you can read manga, my Gmail, and my YouTube. So I'm not really going to download any social media apps on here because I only want to use it for reading. I don't want to get distracted with anything else. I did download TikTok to film a TikTok physically on this device, and I have that TikTok on my TikTok. I feel like I just said that word like 8 million times. But if you want to see what the camera is like on there, it showed up in color and everything, and it was pretty cool. So yeah, you could set the wallpaper to be whatever you want. You can organize the screen however you want, and there's what I did. I did charge it all the way up to 100% last night because I just wanted to see how far it would go. But for the first 4 days of me using it, it went down to about 70%, and that was with me watching videos and filming stuff and doing a bunch of crazy stuff on it. When I was just reading all day yesterday, it only went down 1%. So I know the battery's gonna be incredible on this thing. Not as good as a Kindle, but still gonna be really good. Okay, so now I'm going to answer all of the frequently asked questions that I have gotten about this device on TikTok. The number one question that I've been getting is it like an actual cell phone? Can you put a SIM card in it? The answer, unfortunately, is no. It does have a little slot on the side right here that you would think it would be for a SIM card, but it's actually for a micro SD card. So if you want to increase the storage on this device, you have the option to do so, which is incredible. I probably will do that. But no, you can't make phone calls, you can't text from it, you can't make it a phone. That would be a really cool option for it to have had. But for $300, I just don't think that it's possible for all that it can do for it to only be $300 and actually be a real phone, unless you use like a Text Now app or whatever. It does have a speaker, it does have microphones, so you can do like voice calls through like Discord, maybe Skype, I don't know, but you can't do like actual like data stuff. The number one question that I've been getting, where people have been extremely condescending on TikTok, I'm definitely not a TikToker because all of these comments have been way too much for me. But the number one question I get is, why don't you just use your phone? I could use my phone for that. I can do the same thing on my phone. That's awesome. You definitely can do the same thing on your phone. So use your phone. Like you don't have to get this device. I bought this device purely out of like, I'm just curious about it. I saw like one review on it. It is very like obscure. I feel like there's not a lot of reviews or videos about this device at all. That's probably why my TikTok popped off so much, but I was just curious about it. I wanted to try it out. I had some extra money, so I wanted to try it personally. You don't have to try it. You don't have to buy it. That is the beautiful thing about life, is that you can choose what you want to buy and what you don't want to buy. There's obvious differences between a real phone and an e-ink display, just from the screen itself. This screen on my phone is full blue light. It hurts my eyes. I get text messages, calls, all of my notifications from every social media is on my phone. It is not on this. So I don't get distracted. I can just read. I can do what I need to do on this device. It runs on the Google Play Store. So you have to kind of treat this device as like an Android tablet and not as an e-reader. Even though it has the e-ink screen, it is running on Android 11, which uses the Google Play Store. So any app that is on the Google Play Store can be downloaded onto this. So if you're not sure about an app that you want to see if it'll be on here, just look up the app on Google. It'll tell you if it will be on the Google Play Store or not. Also, Android devices are a lot more customizable than iPhones. I used to have a Samsung and I loved it just for that reason. So there's a lot more things that you can do when it comes to downloading books and outsourcing books and stuff like that, rather than like how easy it is to do it on a Kindle. Why did I get one that was the same size as my phone? Like I said, I just wanted to, but I just love the portability of this. I pretty much read on the go. So I always have been taking my Kindle Paperwhite or my Kindle Oasis with me. I'm actually getting rid of my Kindle Oasis because the battery life is terrible. Even though I love my Kindle Oasis, I just can't deal with the battery. I wanted this just purely for the size as well, because reading this at work is just a lot nicer than holding the Kindle. Putting this in my bag is really nice instead of putting in my Kindle. Sometimes I only take like a little purse and my Kindle doesn't fit in it. And this is just really nice because it's the size of a phone. So if you're someone who likes to be very minimalistic, this is a really good idea for you. Battery life so far, if you are just purely reading, I can say that this battery life would probably last you at least a week or two, but I haven't fully tested out the battery life yet with just reading. So I'll have to get back to you guys on that. My Kindle Paperwhite battery lasts me months. The battery life on that is incredible. The Kindle Oasis battery lasts me like 2 days because it's terrible. This one so far has lasted me 4 days and it went to 70%, so that's pretty great. Some people think it's expensive. Some people have said that they think it's pretty inexpensive for what you can do. I personally think it's worth the money after only having it a couple of days, because it does so much. And like I said, you have to treat it like a really great Android device with a really cool screen. It's a really unique experience. I personally think that it is worth the money. And I feel like Onyx Boox should be sponsoring me, because I single-handedly have gotten them so many views and so many orders in the past day. Like, Boox, please sponsor me. To buy it, you can't buy it on Amazon. You either have to go to the official Onyx Boox website, which I believe is shop.boox.com. I'll put the link for it in the description box, or eBay. Like I said, I got mine from a seller on eBay. It's the same price on eBay than it is on their website. They do ship to Canada. I saw one of my Canadian followers was able to buy it. I know a lot of like e-readers and certain things are not available in Canada for some reason, so that's a possibility. They do ship there. They have, I'm not too sure where their warehouses are, but I know that shipping is really quick. Like I said, on TikTok, I did a video on what YouTube looks like on it, what TikTok looks like on it, webtoon, manga, all of that stuff. So if you want to see just like cool little quirky quick videos, I'll put my TikTok down below about this device, and I'll probably be posting more because I've just been getting so many questions. Can you play games on this? I wouldn't recommend it. I honestly don't know why anybody would buy an e-reader to play games. I feel like that completely defeats the purpose of this device. I feel like if you are a reader, this is the perfect device for you. I don't feel like you should buy this if you are wanting to play games on it or do any type of social media, because while you can do social media on this, it's meant to be read on. So I recommend it more for like work or for reading PDFs if you're a writer or if you review books. Like, this is a good device for that. It does have Bluetooth connectivity, so you can connect Bluetooth headphones. Like I said, it does have a speaker too, and the speaker is not bad. And I don't know if I said this before, but this one has 128 gigabytes of storage space, and then you can add the micro SD card, like I said. I think that's most of the questions that I have received. I'm probably definitely missing some because I've been getting so many. If you have any questions, I'll try to answer them down below. I will probably do more of an in-depth review in the future. I will compare it probably to a Kindle, or maybe try to get another device that's similar to compare it as well. I'm not made of money though, so I got this to splurge because it was a little pricey, but I'm honestly like obsessed with it, and I just can't wait to try more things in the future with it. This device itself made me get rid of my Kindle Oasis, and I haven't even touched my Kindle since getting this thing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. All my social medias will be down below. Links will be down below for decorations, everything like that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.